How do the rich and powerful shape our choices? And what strategies keep us tethered to a cycle of financial dependence? Well, in this video, I want to explain how a select few rich and powerful individuals want you to live so they can thrive off your poor financial situation. Number one, being in debt, the wealthy's perspective. Being in debt isn't just a personal struggle. It's a system that benefits the wealthy on multiple levels. Let's talk about the financial institutions that often act as a middleman in our borrowing habits. They thrive on the interest we pay on loans and credit cards. The more we borrow, the more they profit. This system perpetuates a cycle where our debt becomes a lucrative business for the wealthy, who invest in these financial institutions and, in turn, share in the profits generated by our interest payments. Moreover, the wealthy aren't just sitting on the sidelines. They're actively investing in debt instruments, bonds, mortgage-backed securities, and other financial products tied to debt can be gold mines for the affluent. In essence, they turn our debt into their assets, accumulating wealth while we grapple with the financial burden. Being in substantial debt isn't just a financial strain, it's a cognitive one too. The mental energy spent managing debt can leave little room for understanding broader economic principles. The constant stress of making payments and navigating financial difficulties can create a distraction, preventing individuals from delving into intricacies of economic systems and cycles. The culture of consumerism perpetuates this cycle. Constant advertising bombards us, pushing us to buy more, often beyond our means. This focus on immediate consumption creates a society more attuned to short-term spending than long-term economic awareness. The distraction of keeping up with the latest trends and managing debts can hinder critical thinking about the larger economic structures that shape our lives. In essence, being in debt isn't just a personal challenge. It's a mechanism that benefits the wealthy while simultaneously diverting individuals from gaining a deeper understanding of the economic forces at play. Breaking free from this cycle requires not just financial literacy, but a shift in mindset towards long-term economic empowerment. So it's up to you. Do you want to follow in the footsteps of Robert Kiyosaki and leverage yourself up to your eyeballs in debt and fill the pockets of the wealthy? Or do you want to take control of your finances and eliminate debt altogether and you be in control of your money? Number two, university and student loans, fueling the working class system. University education has long been sold to us as the ticket to success, but the reality isn't always that straightforward. In many cases, it's a system that perpetuates a cycle benefiting big business owners and leaving graduates with a hefty burden. While education is meant to be an equalizer, the traditional university model often funnels graduates into the working class system. The emphasis on obtaining a degree to secure a job often leads to a workforce that fits neatly into the employee mold. Big corporations thrive on a skilled but not necessarily empowered workforce that follows the established norms. Big business owners benefit significantly from this system. They get a pool of qualified individuals ready to join the workforce, contributing to the success of their enterprises. The corporate world profits from a steady supply of educated individuals who, in many cases, are essential to driving productivity and innovation. Now add the burden of high student loan debt to the equation. As graduates enter the workforce, they often find themselves shackled by loan repayments. This financial strain forces many into jobs solely for the purpose of meeting their debt obligations. In doing so, they become cogs in the corporate machine, working to pay off debts rather than pursuing careers aligned with their passions or contributing to societal progress. The high cost of education and the subsequent need for substantial loans create a cycle of dependency. Graduates are pushed into the workforce, not necessarily because they want to, but because they have to. This cycle not only fuels the working class system, but also perpetuates the dominance of big business owners who benefit from a workforce that is more concerned with financial survival than with challenging the status quo. The traditional university system, coupled with high student loan debt, can inadvertently contribute to individuals becoming integral parts of the working class system, generating more profits for big business owners while leaving many graduates financially burdened and constrained in their career choices. So there's nothing wrong with becoming educated, but doing it strategically and not going into debt will leave you in control of your destiny and not in the hands of someone else. Number 3, employee mindset, playing into the rich and powerful's hands. The prevalent mindset of being an employee is not just a personal choice. It aligns with the interests of the rich and powerful, shaping a society that fits their narrative and sustains their dominance. Embracing the employee mindset plays right into the hands of the wealthy elite. It sustains a system where the majority works for a paycheck, ensuring a steady stream of labor to maintain the existing power structures. This status quo, with a hierarchical division in between employers and employees, allows the rich to consolidate and expand their wealth. The rich and powerful benefit immensely from a workforce that follows the traditional employee model. Companies often owned or influenced by the affluent thrive on a structure where individuals contribute their skills and time in exchange for a predetermined wage. This dynamic ensures that primary beneficiaries of the business are the owners, reinforcing the existing wealth disparity. The employee mindset discourages entrepreneurial ventures by prompting the idea that the success comes from climbing the corporate ladder. Individuals are less likely to explore entrepreneurship or create their businesses. This serves the interests of the rich by limiting competition and maintaining control over industries. When individuals adopt the employee mindset, they contribute to building wealth for others rather than themselves. The rich understand that a society of employees focused on job security and steady paychecks is less likely to challenge the structures that allow the wealthy to amass fortunes. Encouraging entrepreneurship challenges this narrative. It promotes a mindset where individuals seek to build their wealth, fostering innovation and competition. This shift is a threat to the established order, prompting a redistribution of economic power. The employee mindset isn't just a personal choice, it's a societal construct that aligns with the interests of the rich and powerful. It ensures a steady workforce that contributes to the accumulation of wealth for others, while discouraging the pursuit of entrepreneurial ventures that could challenge the existing power dynamics. Number 4, don't understand the economy, the rich and powerful's advantage. There's a reason why the rich and powerful may not want the majority of people to truly understand the intricacies of the economy and economic cycles. It's not just about complexity, it's about maintaining a system where those in power can exploit financial vulnerabilities. Economic cycles, with their fluctuations of boom and bust, are opportunities for the savvy to accumulate wealth. The rich understand these cycles and position themselves strategically to capitalize on the misfortunes of others. In times of economic downturn, they have the means to acquire assets at a lower cost, further consolidating their wealth. During economic downturns, those who are heavily in debt or have made financial decisions at the wrong time become particularly vulnerable. The rich and powerful, armed with knowledge about the economic cycles, often engage in predatory practices. This could involve buying distressed assets, influencing policies to their advantage, or even profiting from the financial struggles of others. Understanding economic cycles empowers individuals to make informed decisions. However, the rich and powerful benefit from information asymmetry. By keeping the majority in the dark by the intricacies of the economy, they maintain a significant advantage. This lack of understanding allows the wealthy to shape narratives, control markets, and exploit opportunities that others might not even recognize. Additionally, when people are in significant debt, they become more susceptible to external influences. The rich recognize this and, intentionally or not, may perpetuate a culture of debt. This culture ensures a constant pool of individuals who, due to their financial struggles, are less likely to question the broader economic structures that benefit the wealthy. Understanding the economy becomes a tool of empowerment. It allows individuals to make sound financial decisions, resist predatory practices, and advocate for policies that promote economic fairness. The rich and powerful, however, have a vested interest in maintaining a system where the majority remains unaware of the forces that shape their financial realities. Number 5, don't buy land, the rich and powerful's hidden agenda. The advice to avoid buying land may seem counterintuitive, but there's a hidden agenda behind steering people away from land ownership. The rich and powerful often benefit from a lack of widespread understanding about how building wealth through land ownership can be a game changer. Land historically has been a source of enduring wealth. Those who own substantial portions of land not only have a tangible asset, but also wield considerable influence over resources and consequently economic and political landscapes. The rich understand this and have, for generations, amassed vast land holdings to secure and pass on their wealth. Encouraging a narrative that downplays the importance of land ownership helps to maintain economic disparity. The rich, who are often majority landowners, benefit from a system where the majority does not actively pursue or understand the potential financial gains that come with owning land. This lack of awareness ensures that the privileged few continue to control significant portions of valuable real estate. Land ownership is a means of economic empowerment. It provides individuals with a tangible asset that can appreciate over time. By discouraging the masses from investing in land, the rich limit opportunities for widespread economic advancements through speculative activity and propping up the value of land to a point where it becomes unaffordable for a large part of the normal working class people. This tactic maintains a system where the majority remains dependent on other forms of wealth generation, often perpetuating the cycle of financial inequality. Furthermore, those in power often have a stake in shaping urban development. Discouraging widespread land ownership can contribute to a landscape dominated by corporate interests and large-scale developers. This ensures that the rich maintain influence over the very spaces in which we live and work, dictating the terms of urban growth to their advantage while leaving the landscape degraded and unsustainable. Understanding how to build wealth through land ownership isn't just about financial gain. It's about autonomy. Land can provide a degree of self-sufficiency and independence. The rich may not want the majority to embrace this level of autonomy, as it could challenge existing power structures and disrupt the status quo. In conclusion, the seemingly unconventional advice to avoid buying land aligns with the hidden agenda of the rich and powerful. By keeping the masses unaware of the potential wealth-building opportunities tied to land ownership, the privileged few can maintain control over significant economic resources and perpetuate a system of inequality. And there you have it, a series of deliberate strategies that perpetuate financial dependence and inequality. I hope you have gained some extra knowledge into these areas and will make an effort to take control over your financial situation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.